Hello billionaire traders, welcome to another wonderful video episode. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my simple strategy, how I'm able to pass Profem Challenge account, right? I know a lot of you might have been going through some difficulties in passing your Profem Challenge, right? But no problem, this particular video is going to show you how I'm able to approach my Profem Challenge. Now, should in case you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Gordon Trades. What I do, I always come up here with good information like this so as to help you become a profitable forex trader. And in case you find this video interesting, you know what you do for me. By encouraging me, you need to just like this video and make sure you subscribe if you've not even done so, and share with your families and friends so that they can also see this video as well, and you can be the one that will be helping them to pass their Profem Challenge account going forward, right? So in this video, let's dive right in. Now, it's going to be two ways, right? In this video, I'm going to be showing you the approach that I use before I even ever start taking trades on my Profem account, right? You need to first of all finish the work on paper before you start thinking of executing, right? One of the reasons a lot of forex traders fail their Profem Challenge account is proper planning, right? So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you the plans before the plan B, your plan A before the plan B. So the plan A is your step-by-step approach, how you're going to be approaching or tackling your Profem Challenge account, or whether you're trying to grow a small account to a large sum. This strategy is also what's applicable. So having said all this, let's get into the business of the day, right? But for the benefit of people who don't understand the meaning of Profem, Profems are proprietary companies, right, that are founded purposely to help traders scale up their trading capital, right? You buy the challenge account with a token, knowing fully well that if you're able to pass your phase 1, phase 2, or depending on the one you choose, some of them have phase 1, some just have phase 1 and phase 2. And if you're able to scale through this phase, you get funded. And on your funded phase is where you're going to be asking for your withdrawal. And the profit split now depends on the company you are dealing with. I'm not affiliated with any Profem companies, right? I'm just trying to let you know that some of them do 70%, you get 70, they get 30, while some do 80%, right? And upon subsequent withdrawal, you will begin to scale up from 70 to 75 to 80 to 90%, right? Now, in this video, I need to understand there are two requirements of you that you shouldn't go above. No matter how much you're trading with, no matter how much is your trading capital, right? There are two rules that are applicable to you that you must follow. If not, you're going to breach your account. And one of those rules is your what? Your daily drawdown, right? You have your what? Your daily drawdown, right? And what is the meaning of daily drawdown? Drawdown means the negative balance that should not happen in your account. Let's say you are starting with $5,000, right? And your daily drawdown shouldn't be, some company give you 4%, while some give you 5%, right? Let's say 5% of $5,000 account, that should be like $200 if I'm not mistaken. So your account, it shouldn't be less than $200. So this is where risk management comes into play, right? For people who like to go hard and go home, I don't think you can even pass Profem Challenge, because Profem is strictly rules-based. And if you cannot abide by these rule-based instructions, you're not going to pass your challenge, right? No wonder a lot of forex traders always breach their account. Even when they get to funded phase, they still breach their account, right? Because they tend to flaunt this rule, right? Now, on your daily drawdown, you should know that you have a clause. The whole entire 5K account is not open to you because it's not your direct capital. If it were to be your direct capital, you can use any lot size that you want. But this particular preference will give you what's called daily drawdown. So should in case you have an account of, let's say 5K, like I just said, right? You're not supposed to lose $200 what in a day. You can imagine, right? So it means the entire 5K account is not open to you. The only access you have is this $200, right? So you don't really have this 5K account. What you have is 200. So you are going to trade according to what? $200. So if I'm seeing a particular setup and I want to execute, my mind should not be on $5,000. My mind should be on $200 because that is my daily drawdown. But this is not where I'm going to, right? And so apart from your daily drawdown, right, there's another one that is called your maximum drawdown, right? Now, this maximum drawdown is a framework to let you know that even if you cannot lose $200 in a day, you shouldn't lose, your entire losses shouldn't be what? 8%, right? You see that? Now, if this is 5%, some cases they might even give you 4%. And this is what? 8%, right? So what I do, and this is what has helped me to scale up faster enough profit, right? You want to calculate, right? Your 8% of $5,000, right, is $400, right? So right now, this is what you are working with. The entire 5K is not open to you. What you are working with is $400. And mind you, the $400 is your maximum limit, right? While your daily limit is what? $200. So you're going to ask yourself, how much am I willing to risk per trade? That number one, I will not breach my daily limit and I will not breach my maximum limit, right? Some of you like to go over risk, and this is not what is good for you. This is not your private account. On your private account, you can trade as you like. But on the pro firms, you have to be disciplined. And this is what I teach in my mentorship group, right? None of my students, in fact, a lot of them are daisy pro firm like water, because this is what I teach them. And I pray that they will not see this video and be angry with me. That is the reason I'm saying that if you want to encourage more of these, make sure you take this video to like 100 likes and let's get to 2,000 subscribers, right? So let's move. Now, how much am I willing to risk? What I do is, if I'm to trade this account, I'll be willing to risk $50 per trade, right? If I'm risking $50 per trade, now how many negative or losses will I take to breach this account? If you divide 400 by 50, then you'll be getting 8, right? Now, you might need to be wrong 8 times consecutively before you can breach this account entirely, right? If I lose $50 per trade, let's say I take 2 trades in a day, that is $100, right? So I'm still below my daily limit, right? I'm still below my daily limit, which is supposed to be $200, but I'm risking $100, right? And if I take 3 trades per day, that is $150. I'm not still above my $200 limit. You can see. So this is a strategy that helps you minimize your risk while you maximize your profit. Now, remember you have a profit target. Your profit target is usually 8% in most of these profit accounts. And 8% of 5K account is also what? $400, right? Now, you need to make $400 to move to phase 2, right? Now, if you are risking $50 per trade, and you need to be wrong 8 consecutively before you can lose that account, which is not almost possible, right? And this is where your risk to reward needs to come into play. Now, if you lose one, you only lose $50, right? If you lose one trade, you only lose $50. But if you win one trade, right, then you let's say you do 1:2, then you make what? $100. Very simple, right? So right now, if the first trade, if I lose one, I lose 50, and I win one, I make $100. So that means I need to make times 4 of this, right, to get to my what? $400 profit target. So meaning, if I'm to start trading this week, right, I need to ask myself, I just need 4 trades, right, to get to $400. Very smooth. Why? Because on each trade, right, I risk 50 and I get 100. If I take another trade, I risk 50, right, and I get another 100, right? If I continue, risk 50, make another 100, and risk what? The fourth one, 50, and make another 100. In total, this is what? $400, right? So you need to ask yourself now, how many setup can you see that can give you this type of setup, right? This is how you can also do it, not to shoot yourself in the foot. You can give yourself 2 weeks, right? Week 1 is your target for week 1. Then this one will be your target for what? Week 2. Right? Now with this, you have clean mind. You're not trading with pressure, right? Now you feel aware that from Monday to Friday, you're only looking for 2 possible setups, which I call A+ setup, right? A+ setup. And that is the setup that can give you this result. You just need 1 trade. Let me say I get the A+ setup on Monday and make my $100. Please be true. You should have this on your trading plan. You're not supposed to just trade like random traders. Right now, you're trying to position yourself as a professional. That is why you went for a Pro Firm account. That's why I'm not surprised when I got to see the status of those who are failing Pro Firms. Over 90% of people buying Profem fails, right? Because they don't understand this. It's not by just trading, it's by doing your own work and knowing how to approach the market. So if in a week I'm just looking to make $200, why should I take quantity trade? All I need is quality, right? So I need to evaluate my setups, right? And I need to sort for A plus setup that can give me this result. If on a Monday I'm able to get this, trust me, I'm done trading. If I come on Tuesday and I couldn't find setup, I come on Wednesday, I still couldn't find setup. Then on Thursday, if I have to get one more setup, I've made $200 of my account. Meaning that on week 1, you've done 50% of your $400 target. Then week 2, right, the same approach. You make another $100 in a week. That is $200. So in 2 weeks, you've passed phase 1. And some company really give you the next phase immediately, right? If after 24 hours, you get your second phase, you rinse and repeat. This is how you can pass Profem Challenge account. Not by over-risking, or some people want to pass Profem account in less than 1 hour, 2 hours. No. When you get to that stage, you will. Some of these traders, they have money that they can use to buy 4 or 5 Profem. They don't care, right? But for you who are just managing, just trying to build your account, you're trying to build your portfolio, this is the strategy that goes well with you. You should always work on your risk to reward. The risk to reward here is 1:2. Right? And there are times that you can also get 1:3. Did you see that? You risk $50 and you make $150. Especially for some Profem that allows you to trade high impact news, like NFP, CPI, you can get $150 if the trade goes your way. Right? With that, you are done for that day. Come the next day for another possible setup. And don't force trade. If you can't find setup, let it be. Don't force trade. This is a strategy that I've used. In fact, in the month of February, I know how many Profems I was able to smash by using this, right? And you can never blow a Profem account if you go by this challenge, right? Now, the phase 2 is also the same thing. Phase 2 is even less. Instead of risking, looking for 8% profit split, 8% profit target, your phase 2 is just 5%, right? The same strategy applies. You don't need to trade randomly. You don't need to trade looking for quantity trade. All you need is quality over quantity, right? And I wouldn't want this video to be so long, right? I'm sure you find value in this. If there's something you want me to say or something you think I didn't add that you might need me to say in my next video, I'll be willing to hear from you. Put it in the comment section below. And if you want me to guide you further and show you secrets on how to pass evaluation phase and even get funded and also pass a funded account, you may need to join me on one-on-one mentorship, where I'll be there to guide you and to mentor you. Within 1 month, trust me, all this, you'll be smashing Profem like water. So having said all this, if you watch this particular moment, I love you. I'd like to see my next video. Make sure you like this video. Let's take it to 100 likes and make sure you subscribe and share it to your friends and family so that they can also follow and enjoy good knowledge like this. So I see you in my next video. Thank you.